Welcome guys to the channel, another video here in wet South Wales. So I thought I'd come on today and just talk about a little bit of TV. I don't watch a lot of TV, so when I do watch some stuff, it's a bit of an event, isn't it? Bit of an event. But I've watched two things this week that I want to talk about. They've made an impact on my life. So I thought I'd share it with you. You can see how the workings of my mind goes. So let's talk about my first thing, a negative show and a positive show. We're going to start with a negative because we'll get that bit out of the way, shall we? And the first thing I want to talk about is NFL on Channel 5. Now, I've been watching American football since I was a little tiny kid. And that was on Channel 4. As I got older, became a massive NFL fan, and I used to then go on to Sky Sports. And the coverage was brilliant. You'd have a highlight show on Channel 4. If you wanted to watch a full match, that would be on Sky Sports. And it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So this year they announced that Channel 5 has taken over showing American football. Sky Sports got it as well, but Channel 5's got it jointly. So I looked at the games they were showing. Sky Sports didn't have the New York Giants. That's my team for my sins. But Channel 5 did. Okay, that's cool. Presenter, Dermot O'Leary, he's all right. He doesn't irritate me hugely. So let's have a butcher's at it, shall we? So I turned it on with 15 minutes to go. What an absolute bunch of shit. I could not believe it, right? So 15 minutes till the match kicks off. Channel 5, new NFL show. Dermot O'Leary. He's got a former NFL player on there. I can't remember his name. He's a former New York Giant. And a lady, fair enough. So they're having a little talk about the game. All they really discussed was the quarterbacks, which Russell Wilson for New York Giants. Something you're going to know, Jalen Richards for Washington. But it was an intense conversation. It wasn't giving us facts, it wasn't giving us figures, it wasn't giving us scenarios. But it didn't matter at that point. So it got to about 5 minutes now before kickoff. Now, this is where I'm expecting them to be showing the tunnel area. And this is where the players are lining up to come running out. That's why I like it in football when they're in the tunnel and they're about to walk out. We've got 5 minutes to go. They went to the centre of the studio and the two pundits had to see who could cut a wiener sausage the smallest. So I was sat there thinking, what's going on? Are you actually showing a show? What's going on? Now, before this, they said they had a guest to come on. Fantastic. Okay. So I thought maybe it's going to be someone like Vernon Kay, because even though I don't like Vernon Kay as a person, I know he knows his NFL. So this guy runs down with an American football helmet on, and it's Joe Dommett. Now, I've never heard of the guy, but hey-ho. So when he sat down, the first question Dermot O'Leary hit him with was, so do you like American football? Joe Dommett, answer, no. Don't watch it. Don't understand it. Why is he a guest on an NFL show if he doesn't like American football and doesn't watch it? My God. Anyway, it hits 6 o'clock and that's the kickoff time, yeah? They're still cutting their sausage wieners. And I'm thinking, Jesus Mary, I don't think they're going to show the kickoff. They went straight to it. So I thought, okay, so I don't know if anyone remembers Satanta Sports or BT Sport. It's TNT now. They used to be absolutely horrendous at showing a football beforehand. And he said soccer then, American football head on. So I thought, okay, in the future then I could just turn it on maybe with 5 minutes to go, watch them end up cutting whatever item they're cutting, and we can watch the game live. Oh no, that wasn't the end. So every break in play, okay, and there is a lot in American football, yeah, a lot of breaks in play. You know, it's 15 minute each quarter, which should be an hour of sport. It takes 3 hours, but there's breaks in play. Every single break in play, they came back to the studio and they played a game. So the first break in play, they came back and they had fans there as well. Like they're trying to copy, the Premier League football. And all the fans had done so far that I'd seen had whooped when they came back on. Woo! Woo! So there was a fan on a rodeo machine, and when the rodeo machine was wobbling him around, they sent American footballs at him, and he had to catch them to get points. No talking about the first, say, 3-4 minutes of the game. Just literally games. Next break in play, the female pundit, there was a board, she put her head through it and her hand, she had to put her finger out like that, and the fans had to throw a donut to catch on her finger, and they got points from that. This is in between breaks of play. Now, when they were doing the donut chugging, Washington had just gone 7-up, on the Giants. So what would have been good was a little conversation about whether Washington are going to make the next drive, New York Giants are going to come back. Nothing. Silly, childish games. Then there was another break in play. No, halftime. Halftime arrived. I was dreading it. Little bit of talk, but the talk wasn't great. It was like, oh yeah, so they're beating them. Yeah, Washington are winning. They're obviously stronger. No shit, Sherlock. So then they put an American football in this pitch, and then the fans had to stand either side, one fan either side of the ball. And if the girl said, hike, one of them had to grab the ball. But she didn't say hike. She said like, ho! And they grabbed the ball. They were out. Oh my God. It was like watching child's television. And it wasn't enhancing the program. There was no American football talk. It was absolute gobshite. Gobshite is the sort of stuff that they're putting on like Saturday evening telly nowadays. Gobshite. And it's crap. It wasn't needed. All we want is maybe our build up to the match, talking about last season, this season's prospects for the teams, players that are coming from the draft, players they've signed, strengths, weaknesses of each other, where we think they can go. Half time, how's the match gone on? End of the quarter, even. Hardly any at all. I believe it's one of the worst things I've ever seen. And there's some shit on the telly. But this was terrible. Absolutely terrible. And it's like, sugar, anytime New York Giants are going to play on Channel 5, you've got to put yourself through that. Oh my God, I don't believe it. Absolutely gutted. Because even if you tuned in at like kickoff, every break in play, you've got to go through this facade of them playing party games. Grown adults playing party games. Obviously the guests, they're just getting guests if they're currently famous. Not that they worry about whether they like American football, whether they can add to it. Jesus, it was terrible, guys. It was horrendous. Watch it just to see just how bad it actually was. So that was my negative. Let's get on to my positive. So the positive this week. Disney Plus, Alien Earth. Holy maloli majoni noni. I love the Alien franchise. I love them all. Prometheus, Convent, all the aliens. Resurrection. Resurrection's brilliant. It's people who don't understand Resurrection that don't like it. You need to understand it. Okay? I've just loved Alien ever since it was released. And I'll watch it all the time. I absolutely love it. I love the storylines. I love the xenomorph. I just love everything about it. The new film that came out, Romulus, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. And if you watch them in order, they're absolutely brilliant as well. So, been waiting for the TV show Alien Earth for a long, long time. I'm going to give no spoilers because I'm just going to talk about what I felt. So don't worry if you haven't seen it yet, because you are going to go and watch it. I've only watched 2 episodes. I haven't got a lot of time to watch my TV shows. But at the end of the 2 hours from the episodes 1 and 2, I wanted to go on to 3. I wanted to go on to 4. I would have gone into the early hours watching it. The storyline is really, really good. The actors and actresses are fantastic in it. They've given it the 80s vibe, because I believe, and I could be wrong, but I believe Alien Earth goes into Alien. So if you were watching everything in order, you'd watch Alien Earth, all 10 episodes, and then watch Alien. The vibe's brilliant. The xenomorph alien isn't cheap looking. It isn't crap CGI. It could be good enough for the film. It's gory. It's got that tension. It is amazing. And that's only 2 episodes. They got to keep it going. It could go Pete Tong. But as it stands, it's absolutely incredible. I'll be bitterly honest with you. If it keeps to this level, at the end of it, I will probably rank this as the second best TV show I have ever seen. The Sopranos will always be number 1 for me. But I believe Alien Earth will be the second best TV show that I have seen. It is absolutely brilliant. And I highly recommend that if you enjoyed the Alien films, not even if you didn't enjoy number 3, number 4, Prometheus, if you didn't enjoy them but you enjoyed Alien 1 and 2, watch Alien Earth. It is fantastic so far. Okay, and like I said, this could come in at my second favourite show of all time. Absolutely brilliant, guys. I was gutted when Prometheus wasn't going to go into Prometheus 2 and 3, because it was just tying up all these loose ends that you know about. And, oh, Jesus, it's amazing. I cannot wait until I get an opportunity to watch more of Alien Earth. But it's on Disney Plus streaming channel. Absolutely amazing. So I suggest that you watch Alien Earth, because you'll love it. If you want to see something absolutely mental, watch the NFL show on Channel 5. It is polar opposite. It is water to champagne. Unbelievable, guys, unbelievable. So that's my thoughts on a Monday from the South Wales lad. And hope you enjoy the channel. Like and subscribe, get this channel booming so we can bring out some more content and I can give you my thoughts and trips. Cheers, guys.